Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to continue my series on Sun Tzu's Art of War, the work that described how the King Emperor could overthrow enemies and beat them in the battlefield. But of course, in a more modern context, we use this more in business when it comes to managing employees or managing business partners, managing competition, and so on. We use these same sort of strategies, and Sun Tzu's Art of War is actually taught as an MBA course in many business schools. Now, overall, there are 36 stratagems, as they are called. And one fact that is very little known is that these 36 stratagems actually relate to each and every one of us in a very specific way. So depending on what your Chinese astrology chart looks like, you may resonate more with one or two stratagems than others. And that means that once you resonate or have an affinity with a strategy, you not only use it quite easily, or intuitively, but you may have used this already throughout your life without even knowing that it is considered one of Sun Tzu's stratagems. And it comes quite easily. The deploying of these strategies then comes easy to you. Whereas when you're being asked to do a particular, to carry out a strategy that does not resonate with you, you struggle. Yeah, if you're a salesperson or a marketing person and your boss asks you to do a particular sales strategy, to use a particular sales strategy, and it does not resonate with you at all, that can also have to do with the fact that really based on your chart, there's no affinity at all. Doesn't matter that you can't be successful, but it's just going to feel a little bit more difficult for you to do it. Now, first things first, we plot our Bazi chart. So you can go to this link here, and I'm also posting this link in the description box to the video. So just copy, paste, and then plot your chart. Ideally, we want the hour of birth as well, but if you don't have that, day of birth or date of birth is fine. And then you will get a natal chart that looks like this. Now, in this chart, what we focus on is this lower part here, where we have all the animals. So this person is born in the year of the tiger, the rooster month, the pig day, and in the horse hour. And for you, this may look completely different with completely different animals. Or you may have animals that duplicate, or sometimes even you have 3 animals of the same kind. So just take note what animals you have there, because they determine what strategy you resonate with most. Now, for today's strategy, this is a little bit special because the strategy or the stratagem number 35 calls on you to combine tactics. Yeah, the strategy of combining tactics. Now, what that means is you're not just using one strategy and then you wait for the outcome and that's it. You're actually linking the stratagems together. So if you've gone through all of the videos on this particular subject matter, you may have noticed that there are, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7 different stratagems that you can all use based on your particular Bazi chart, based on the animal signs that you have in your chart. And to win a particular battle, you then need to deploy a few different strategies. So maybe you are faced with a very, very complex situation where you're really not quite sure what to do. And this is a time when you link stratagems. It's either when you are in a very confused situation or when the opponent or your competition is really, really strong and powerful, then you may not just have the option of just using one stratagem. So you deploy different strategies at the same time. And what that means is that you need to go through your Bazi chart, go through the animal signs that you have there, and then rewatch the videos that I've posted on the stratagems, check which ones apply to you, and you need to use all of them at the same time. Yeah. So obviously, sometimes you need to stagger them a little bit. You can't start every single one at the same time, but this is a method where you are so overwhelmed by the strength of the opponent that one tactic alone will not help you. So then you just need to make sure that you can rely on several strategies rather than on just one thing, because one thing may fail. But if you manage to overwhelm the enemy or the opponent or the competitor with many, many different types of tactics and confuse them, put them in a state of confusion and constant defense, then you will succeed. Yeah, so this is sort of what you do when you are in a position where you are either confused, not quite sure how to respond, what to do, or when you are being overpowered, then you just go all in, right? Kind of like balls to the wall sort of strategy that you're using here. All right. So this is Sun Tzu's stratagem number 35. This is sort of like I would call that the desperation strategy. He has a few of those. The last one belongs also to this category. This is where you just, use everything you've got and you hope that one of them sticks. All right. So that's stratagem number 35, linking the strategies and making sure that they are all line up and you attack in full force with everything you've got. All right, so if you do have any questions, please put them in the comment section below, or you can contact me directly. You can also book me for a reading, personal reading. My email address is in the description box to the video. And I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and share this video with anybody who may be interested. See you.